I'm Presbyterian through the grace of God. My younger sister and I were adopted by a strong Presbyterian family in New Jersey. My father's family had been all Presbyterian and done mission work and very active in their church. My mother was from Scotland, and her father and every man in the family had been a Presbyterian minister since the beginning of presbyteries. Went on to Maryville College for a short time with the intention of becoming a Presbyterian minister. That faded away. I got kind of involved in a lot of other things in life and went into the service. And afterwards, quite a few years of being away from the church, my wife and I had moved to Statesville, North Carolina, and I felt that need for church again. So right down the road from us was Fifth Creek Presbyterian Church in Cool Spring. So that's where we went. And after being there a while, I was elected as an elder uh, in the session there with John Milholland as the pastor. Judith Dillinger became our interim pastor. And she spoke to me about the CRE program and thought that I would be a good match for that. So after praying about it for a while and asking my wife if she'd be willing to be a pastor's wife, which she certainly hadn't signed on for, she agreed, and we both decided that this was the proper call for me. So we took the courses, and that's how I've become the CRE at Love Valley Presbyterian Church. It's called the Cowboy Capital of North Carolina. There's horses on Main Street instead of cars. Our church has a hitching rail out back in the parking lot. In good weather, I have people that'll ride their horses to church, and you'll see them get up in the middle of service, go out and check on their horse, and come back in. The first things I did was move to the community, which made quite a difference in the way I was accepted because I was part of the community. And in conjunction with that, I've always done Western-style leather work since I was about 10 years old. So I opened a little leather shop downtown on the main street, and I'm there about 3 days a week, and I look at it as pretty much of an extension of this church because I end up doing a lot more ministry there than I really do in the church. But downtown here in Love Valley, I'm just another tattooed guy on the street, and I'm in my store there. People will come in, talk to me. I have gospel music playing in the background, and I got coffee on all the time. People will sit down, have coffee, talk to me for a while, and sooner or later it gets around to the fact that, yeah, I'm the pastor at the Presbyterian Church, and we'd like to see you up there. Because of being here and relating to these people, moving to the community, we're getting a growth spurt in this church of young people that are interested in being in church to worship, not because it's the place to be on Sunday morning, but because they feel like they can come here and worship freely and comfortably. Anybody needs to talk to the pastor, I tell them, they can see me downtown on any weekend. So probably the biggest part of what I'm doing here is being part of the community and speaking to the people on the street, which has a lot more to do with Christianity, I believe, than just giving a sermon on Sunday morning. So I guess what my real wish for this church is to be sort of a beacon on the hill that we're on up here, to reach out to these people, that community, local community, will spread through the people that come from various places. Maybe get into some missions that are outside of the valley itself.